folks, good morning. It's Lori, and I am going to be going from my apartment, which is in the Osborne Village area of Winnipeg, through to the downtown area and to the RBC convention. Well, not the RBC convention, the Delta Winnipeg. I apologize. I've had half a cup of coffee at work, as you can tell. So let's turn around. We are just coming off of Corden Avenue, and this is what is called Confusion Corner. And there's a reason why it's called Confusion Corner. It's because I think 4 or 5 different routes intersect here, and they kind of loop around each other. It's a little bit strange, but yeah, I mean, you can see right there how many roads there are here. If you are coming through Osborne Village, I am currently heading east, and we're about to turn north. You can see there's a Burger King. In the back there's a Dollarama. There are Dollaramas downtown as well. And now we're looking straight down Osborne Village. Oh, excuse me while I yawn. Whew. Yep, it's Confusion Corner, all right. That's Wild Planet, which is kind of a pop culture store. I'm not actually sure if it's still open. There were a few businesses along Osborne that ended up not surviving COVID. That construction site used to be a Dutch-made ice cream. It's gone now. They're putting up condos, which is awesome. Okay, Moxie Rentals, and we're coming up on Baked Expectations, one of my favorite restaurants. That round restaurant there is Baked Expectations. 40 years of baked goods. This building here, the brown one, is the home to the Happy Cooker. And the Happy Cooker is an amazing store with lots of cookware and gadgets. You can easily drop $1,000 in the Happy Cooker without even breaking a sweat. Carlos and Murphy's is coming up right there. Carlos and Murphy's, excellent restaurant. There's a Kauai crepe. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. This one, I believe, is open till 2 a.m. The Safeway is right through there. As you can see, we have a Liquor Mart, we have a Starbucks. The Safeway is right behind here, and we have a big Shoppers Drug Mart, really big one, which is open till midnight. So if you find yourself in need of something, that is a good way to go. And then we have the beautiful Riverside Apartments. See, open 12 hours. I was right. 12 hours. Gas station there in case you need it. There's a whole bunch of stuff obviously on the other side too. And now we are coming up over the river, the Assiniboine River. And just to the right here, we have the legislative grounds. As you can see, there's sidewalks, there's walking trails as well, closer to the river. And this big building you can see there is the legislature, as the bus announcement just said. Oh look, they're doing some kind of work on the Canada Life building. You see that big platform up there, the brown one, where just above Canada Life? They actually put up the 3 wise men there every Christmas. Like 15-foot tall statues of beautiful figures on camels. It's amazing. Little church over here. That's quiet for a Saturday morning. I believe those are condos. They're pretty new. 4x4, exciting. If I had sparklers right now, I'd be waving them, trust me. I think the reason we're sitting so long at this stop, is because this is a time stop, I believe, so if the bus drivers are a minute early, they kind of catch up there. Okay. We're coming up on something very exciting in just a minute. Those apartment blocks you see in the background line Portage Avenue, which is our main east to west route. So right now we're not very far from Portage. Comoyork. There it is, Comoyork. You can see the sign there. That is the largest public collection of Inuit art in the world. Okay. Looking straight ahead here, the RBC Convention Center is right over there. So if you get off at this bus stop, you are able to just walk back a little bit and go up York Street and you will hit the convention center, trust me. That's the Bay Parkade. And I wish I could get a good shot of what's on the right, because it is the Winnipeg Clinic and it is a 1950s science fiction design triumph. It's got big swoopy things on the front. It's pretty cool. The Bay used to be one of our really big retail chains, but currently this location of the Bay has been sold to the Southern Chiefs organization, and it's going to become a massive development for them, which is great. I have very fond memories of shopping at the Bay. It's pretty big. As you can hear in the background probably, our buses all have a talk the stop system. So basically they will announce the name of the stop, and also there is a kind of a little lit sign up front which kind of tells you what the stop is. So if you're visually impaired, you can listen. If you are auditory impaired, you can listen to the voiceover. And all of our buses are equipped with that. All of our buses are also equipped with fold-down ramps, so that if you are in a wheelchair or a walker, that will let you get on the bus. And all of our buses have seats in the front that fold down to accommodate strollers and walkers and wheelchairs. Okay, now we are on Graham Avenue, and we are on our way right to Cityplace, which is just across from the Delta Hotel. You can see that there's a shoe repair place here, an optical place, Subway, right? Who doesn't like Subway? And just down this street here is one of my favorite restaurants in town, called the White Star Diner, and it is Titanic themed, and it's a little hole in the wall. It's kind of a little hole in the wall diner, but the food is amazing. The only problem with the White Star is that to get to the washrooms, you have to go down a flight of stairs that is roughly that steep. And when you get into the washroom, you have to go up 2 stairs to get to the loo. So, not exactly accessible, but the food is amazing. This right here, up there, we are at Edmonton right now. This up here is the Manitoba Hydro building, and in this area out front, at least in the past, they have had farmers markets. The reason we're detouring here is because they're building a building. So now we are going to Portage Avenue. This is Portage Place. It's one of our major malls. As you can see, it has a Dollarama and a Rogers and a Bell MTS and Telus stores. There's also a food court at this end here. And here's part of the Skywalk system, which will connect you ultimately to the Delta Winnipeg and the RBC Convention Center. Okay, we have circumvented the construction, so we are now turning back onto Graham Avenue. And away we go. Okay, I gotta get off here. I'll be right back.